Hi, this is Dawn. I'm closing this eye so that we are not distracted with my weird eyes. But anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that in a big accident, okay, this is, okay, everything that you should know about accidents, like big accidents, like life-threatening or whatever, okay? First, cut everything off or take everything off of them if they are willing and they are able to. So if they're able to talk, that'd be great, and they can tell you what they can take off, because they will cut everything off, and that includes really expensive gear. And believe me, I know this from experience. So take well, you don't have to take off their underwear, of course, but take off as much as possible that you want safe, and then keep it safe and keep it handy and keep it ready for them. The things that they will want is like their wallet, their phone, some money, some things like that would be great for them to have on hand, just in case, for them to take with them to the hospital. But an ambulance ride is like $2,300. That's $2,300. That was my ambulance ride. My ambulance ride was $2,300. And then my hospital stay for while they were saving my life, that was about $20,000. So $20,000 is what you can expect if you die, and you don't even want to go there. So don't even go there. But yeah, things like having your phone on hand is really important. Having, things, because it is so boring to be sitting here healing. Now, I haven't just been healing, I've also been trying to make appointments. Man, it has been since February 21st was my accident, and I am still trying to find someone to fix this shoulder. Nobody wants to touch it because it's just too much. But can you see that little weird indent on that side that you can't see on that side? Yeah, that's because this shoulder is, the humerus bone here is broken at the neck. So somewhere around here it's broken at, and then it's sunk into my body. And can you believe the guy wants me to just live like that? But I can't, because when you naturally put down your arms, then you see how much space is over here. Well, when I naturally put down this arm, this arm, the humerus bone is sucked into my body because it's off of the shoulder. So it's, I don't know, it's super duper complicated, and that's why they haven't done it when I was out. They just did my elbow one, which is to fix this whole joint, because the whole joint was comminuted, which means it was broken into many little pieces. Right now, you can see where the incision site is and where the metal is, and I kind of want to get this metal out because it's a very thin skin that's between the metal and me, and every time I put this arm down, it hurts. And it hurts because the scar tissue, so where they slice, they will also cut up veins, and they'll also cut up nerves. So when it's healing, part of the healing process is the healing of the nerves in there, and that will feel funny. But another thing that happens is that every time I'm sitting down and putting my arm to rest on something, no matter where I set it down at, it feels like it's on metal, because it is on metal. So that is the thing. So right now I'm still trying to find a specialist. I have the other thing is waiting for appointments, and oh my gosh, it's like I have a general practitioner, and I have to branch off to all these different specialists, and all of the specialists are in different buildings, and totally different buildings. So I have to go there, I have to schedule there, and it's like every single thing. And I have to do things like neurology, ophthalmology, dentist, orthopedic surgeon, and then my general practitioner, maybe some others, I don't know. But so it's a long process, And like right now, I have a meeting with another orthopedic surgeon on the 23rd. I believe that's next Monday. So if anyone is watching this and it's before then, let's see, I think it's on the 23rd. I don't know. It's on the 23rd of June. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to find someone and schedule well, as soon as possible, of course, but at the very least, have it done by maybe July. So if anyone in that time period, I'm totally alone, and I hate to ask for help from anybody, as people will know because they keep offering help. But if anyone is available at that time, I do need a ride to the doctor. And this, I'm talking about the surgery to fix this shoulder. When I do find my doctor and when the surgery is scheduled, I do need a ride because I don't know how much the surgery is going to hurt. I don't know if I'll be able to use this arm, and I don't know if I'll be able to drive. So if someone can give me a ride to the doctor so I can get my surgery in July or something, that'll be great. Just write it in the comments of this video. Send me a text message just to make sure that I have the text message, that I know who you are, and that and when the date is, so I can contact you for the date. I don't have a date yet. I'm still trying to find a specialist at this point. I'm just looking ahead and covering my bases. So thank you so much, everyone. Oh, just so you know, recap: $20,000 if you die, and they need to recover you, and $2,300 for the ambulance ride to the hospital. And then all of the miscellaneous, like every time I go to see a doctor, it's like $100 for MRIs, even with the discount. I mean, it's like thousands of dollars for MRIs, but it's $100 with my insurance. So anyways, okay, I totally forgot what I was saying, but I think I got everything. And also, if anyone can help me for my big surgery, my shoulder surgery, that would be great. That might be in June or later. I don't know. Let me, I'll get all the details from you later. But that would be really, really helpful, and it's really necessary, and it's it'll be a big deal. So I hope my surgery is soon. I'm still living with everything, and not much update there, but I did want to give you guys the prices for that so you know on hand. So instead of the ambulance taking you to the hospital, something else, let me switch over here. Something else that you can do is you can, what I always do, so I used to race motorcycles, and I would tell everybody in my group, I'd say, take off all my gear first so they don't cut it off, and take me to the hospital. So do not let an ambulance take you. Let somebody else take you to the hospital. You can do that, or if you have insurance, you can count on insurance to do it. But it's pretty easy to just have someone take you to the hospital if you need to go to the hospital, because $2,300 for a hospital ride is just too much. All right, so please take care, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.